Test, test, test. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sit and Run podcast. My name is Michael Caceres, and this is my show. Welcome to iTunes, welcome to your SoundClouds, and welcome to your YouTubes. Well, I do one of these podcasts every single week, usually on a Monday, and if it's usually not posted on a Monday, usually it's posted sometime later in the week, usually Thursdays, and sometimes we'll get crazy and I will podcast on a Friday, but mostly Monday, Thursday, Friday. So like, subscribe, tell your friends about this podcast, and I hope you guys enjoy it. We have a couple things that usually go on in this podcast. First of all, opening up to you guys right now, I have 3 dogs who pretty much like half the time won't shut the fuck up. So if my dogs bark or you hear any noise of barking or dogs going on in the background, whether it's my neighbors or my own fucking dogs, I gotta go to Google and do some type of research about dogs and try to, I don't know, I guess entertain myself and entertain you guys to kind of, I don't know. I mean, you guys know how fucking sound effects works, like when you're watching a sad movie and it's a sad moment, well, sad music is going on in the background. Well, fucking in the podcast area, when my dogs are barking in the background, I like to do some research and talk about dogs so that it seems like it's a nice little fucking special effect. I don't fucking know. That's something that I just created last week. So if my dogs bark, well, I hope you guys want to learn about fucking dogs. Excuse me. Need to get some water. I'm a little tired. I'm also a little pumped up right now. I'm feeling good about myself. I actually ran a lot this week. Let's see here. What did I start out with? I believe I started running last Thursday, and pretty much ever since then I've just been doing like 2 to 3 miles per day. Today I was supposed to push myself to do 4 miles, but I was at work today and I don't know, I probably lifted something wrong. I don't know what the fuck I did, but my back was actually hurting today. So I wasn't a total vagina. I definitely still went for a run. I could have been that guy that just sat in bed and, you know, could have just been a lazy son of a bitch, but you know what? No, I did not. And tomorrow, my goal is to try to get to, my goal is 4 miles, but if I can run 5, hallelujah fucking Luya. And I don't have a goal. I don't have a long-term goal. I don't even know if I'm working out for the right reasons. I guess it's to mainly stay in shape, to look as fuckable as possible, to look good-looking in the face, to look good-looking in the body area. But there's no specific plan of how I want to look or where I want to go with this fucking workout. Sometimes I go to the gym, I work out the legs, go to the gym, fucking chest, I do the arms, I do everything. I do a pretty well-round workout in my fitness life area, but I don't really have a plan of where the fuck I want to go with it. So, I guess until I figure out if I want to get fucking skinny or bulk up or fucking, I just want to get toned, bro. I guess pretty much whenever I want to figure out what the fuck I do, that's the proper workouts I will be doing. But right now, it's just a fucking free-for-all, ladies and gentlemen. How the fuck is your Monday going? It's a crazy Monday night going on over here. I had work today, little 5:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. action. There's a lot of freight. I do work in retail. I got to tip my hats to any of you sons of bitches that work in retail because I don't know how the fuck I do it. I do not know how the fuck I do it. But I don't know. It is what it is. But anyway, how was your guys' weekend? You guys have a good weekend? For any of you, here's the thing. I don't have a lot of followers on this podcast. I probably got like a hard 8 listeners, maybe 9 if we want to get crazy. Sometimes 10. And it's usually my family members that listen to this podcast, and they pretty much listen to me say some crazy bullshit on here. And pretty much for the past month or so, I've had some pretty cool weekends, I guess you can say. I think I chose this year, not necessarily this year, but I guess this summer to kind of live my life a little bit, go out a little bit more, go out and meet new people, and, you know, just kind of put myself out there a little bit more than I usually do. So with that being said, I actually had a pretty great fucking weekend. A couple weeks ago, a buddy of mine hit me up and he's like, "Hey man, I got an extra ticket for a Florida Georgia Line concert. Do you want to go?" So of course I'm like, "Well, fuck yeah." And yeah, so let's see here what happened. I was off that Friday, so that was cool. I slept in like a little baby. And then pretty much I didn't do anything on Friday. Pretty much I woke up, I went for a run, I jerk off, probably took a nap, and then I think I woke up again to start getting ready to go to the concert. What the fuck did I do? Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Fucking woke up, went for a run, jerked off, took a nap, went to the concert. And the concert was pretty fucking awesome. I got pretty fucking hammered, just so that you guys know. I actually did not drive tonight. I did not drive that night. So pretty much when you're given the opportunity to not drive, and also given the opportunity to where your friends offer you like beer, where you don't have to buy beer. Here's the thing: if you are not driving and you're not paying for beer, but you have a ride and you're getting beer, you take the opportunity to drink as much as you fucking can that night. No matter what time you got to be up in the morning, whatever responsibility you have the next day, fuck the responsibilities one time and fucking go out and have a good time, especially if it's fucking free. Excuse me, I gotta get some water. So I had a great time, man. It was at, I think the place was called the fucking Amphitheater in San Bernardino. So the concert, I believe, started about 7, and I want to say we got there probably around 6:15, 6:30ish. We were pretty much tailgating in the parking lot, pretty much. Tailgating at a concert is nowhere near tailgating how it is at a college football game, but it was pretty close. It's kind of the same thing at I guess one way to compare them is that there's definitely beer there. There's definitely alcohol there. There's definitely women everywhere. But there wasn't any barbecue going on. There wasn't a lot of bullshit going on. There were some trailers going on there. I did see some people. I mean, I met some chick that came all the way down from Sacramento to see Florida Georgia Line, that's fucking crazy. So I guess Florida Georgia Line is coming to being in their prime. I guess I don't fucking know. But anyway, we get there and we open up the trunk, open up my friend's trunk, and pretty much before the concert started, I was already having a good buzz on. I want to say I drank about 6 beers at the start, and we got free parking, so that was fucking amazing. And then we get to the concert. Which, by the way, was a fucking... Was I drunk? No, I don't think I was drunk. I was definitely I want to say I was severely buzzed. I don't think I was drunk. But pretty much I kind of don't remember... I don't remember the concert. Like, I gotta be honest with you guys. I don't remember what the fuck happened at the concert. I'm gonna try to remember as much as I can. So... I know for sure I drank the beer, I walked to the concert, and one of the first things I remember is that when we got to the actual gate where they checked the tickets, there was no organization going on here. I saw no security guards. I saw no fucking your CSC, the people that watch that park the cars or whatever the fuck they do. There was absolutely no organization going on. I remember I was literally packed in a fucking line to get into the Florida Georgia Line. And when I say packed, I mean I was like I'm grabbing balls, I'm grabbing dicks, I'm grabbing ass. Fucking guys are grabbing my ass, girls are grabbing my dick. Like it was too fucking packed in. And you know what? At this time I was already buzzed, so like it really didn't matter who the fuck was touching me. I mean, I was like, I liked it. You know what I mean? So it was that type of... I wasn't complaining, but no fucking organization whatsoever. I wonder if someone just got home. I feel like I heard a door open. I hope it's not my dad, because he's gonna hear me podcast for a little while, because I have no idea where the fuck this story's going. But I'm gonna keep on going. So anyway, so we finally get to the gate where the tickets are, and I'm having a great time. You know, I'm severely buzzed. I actually was able to sneak in my Copenhagen. I don't know how how the fuck that happened, but I remember on our way up to the concert, I get out my Copenhagen. Copenhagen does not sponsor this fucking podcast, by the way, so you guys better not fuck me over. But I get some Copenhagen wintergreen chewing tobacco out of my pocket. I put a fat lip in, and I get into the concert. Like, it was so bad, ladies and gentlemen, like, they didn't even pat me down. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like they literally just touched my chest and were like, all right, you're good, let them in. I could have brought in all the booze, all the fucking beers. I could have brought in everything. They literally didn't fucking pat me down. So at least I had my Copenhagen. So that was good. I had a lip in going in. But right before we enter into the concert, like I said, I'm cramped together, and I hear fucking barking. Fuck, nope, I'm not gonna do any dog research. You guys didn't hear any fucking dogs in the background. Fuck, I can hear a dog barking. God damn it. Dog commercial. God damn it. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's see here. Dogs. God damn it. Dogs for sale? Let's see here. Okay, alright, dogs for sale. Let's see. Dogs for sale. Oh, well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You can go to Petco. You can go to Petco Supplies. You can go to Petco. You can go to PetSmart. And you can go to Exotic French Bulldogs. Interesting. You can go to Craigslist. You can go to Dogs for Adoption at Overstock.com. Huh? Dogs and cats for all right. I think the dogs next door stopped fucking talking. All right, that's it. I'm done with fucking dogs for the day. Unless they start barking, in which case I'm gonna have to start doing more research about dogs again. So anyway, so we get to the fence, and my fucking I'm with my best friends, and I'm fucking all up against them. We're trying to get into the fucking concert, and then I look over to my left, and there's a chick. I don't remember if she was Asian or if she was white or if she was Mexican. I don't know what the fuck she looked like, but basically she wanted me. Let's just put it that way. So she's like fucking, hi, what's your name? She's having a good time. She was fucking hammered. So she was like, hi, how are you? And I'm like, I'm great. What's your name? And I don't remember what the fuck her name is, to be quite honest with you. But I do remember where she was from. She said that she was from Sacramento. And I was like, fuck yeah, I'm going to try to get that girl's number because pretty much I'm never going to see her again. So why the fuck, why not try, right? So here's the thing. So I'm Michael, right? I'm Michael. I'm sitting right here. So if you're right in front of me, okay? And you're facing, you're straight. So I'm right behind you. So there's my best friend, right? So my best friend is sitting right there. And she's over to my left, okay? So she's over to my left, and then there's another girl in front of her, which is probably her stupid little... the friend in front of her was a blonde for sure, so I don't know if the chick was like a big country fan, but pretty sure the girl in front of her, because she was a stupid blonde bitch, was definitely the country person, and she was just tagging along for the ride. Most likely free alcohol. Most likely got a ride. Most likely never gonna be back over in San Bernardino again when you're coming from Sacramento, right? So she wants me, okay? My friend that is standing in front of me is way better looking than me, okay? And when I say way better looking than me, like, I mean way better fucking looking than me. So I'm over here, I'm looking good. I'm definitely like a solid, no, not even a solid 8. I'm definitely a soft 8 that night of the fucking concert, but my friend is definitely a 10 for sure. So I'm looking at that chick, and I'm like, I'm gonna try to get this bitch's number. And she looks in front of me and sees a completely hotter guy and is basically like, oh, hi, how are you? And my best friend is fucking drunk as well, right? So he doesn't give a fuck about who I was talking to first, but dude, like, I got my phone in my hand. I'm about to tell this girl, hey, let me get your fucking, like, I almost threw my fucking phone at her face and say, here, bitch, fucking put your number in that shit right now and get the fuck out of here, right? So I'm over here, I'm hanging on my friend's back, trying to get this chick's attention because she's so hammered, she totally forgot who the fuck I was, and now she's trying, and now she got a 10's attention, she got a better looking guy's attention, who's my best fucking friend, got his attention, and he's like, oh, fucking, how you doing, fucking, so she's like, and I'm not kidding you guys, she asked him, You want my number? And he's like, fuck yeah. So I'm over here in the back like, hi, do you fucking remember me? So I'm not going to say his name. So he takes out his fucking cell phone and gives it to her, and he got the fucking number. I didn't fucking care. I was having a good time. I was drunk, but I got to tell you, for about a good 2 seconds, I was like, fuck you, man. Fuck you. You saw me standing right there. I was talking to her first. I called dibs. So anyway, that was what a great way to start the concert. Am I right? Hold on, I'm gonna get some water. So anyways, so it was a good time. So definitely, I'm not necessarily. I will make some rookie mistakes in the future. I know I will, when it comes to concerts or when it comes to doing anything, just going on an adventure. I will make some rookie mistakes just so I can learn how to stop being a fucking idiot when it comes to going out, right? But I did not make the mistake of not bringing cash. Have you ever gone to a strip club and not bring cash? That has fucking scarred me for the rest of my life. So now I go everywhere with cash, because you never know when there's going to be a strip club right down the street and our friends are like, fuck yeah, let's go to the strip club. And I'm like, well, I don't have any fucking cash. No. From now on, there's always cash in my fucking pocket, especially at a fucking concert. So we get to the concert and I'm like, fuck yeah, this fucking buzz is going away. I need a drink. So we go over to the shit, and I spent, I don't know, fucking $20 for one fucking beer. I don't fucking remember, but I do remember waking up the next morning and not having any fucking cash in my pocket. So that's how fucked up I was, ladies and gentlemen. So I definitely went in there, and I didn't feel, maybe my insecure levels were going up a little bit, because I know for sure my friends are better looking than me. My friend actually ended up getting a number from the girl that I was about to get. So I don't know if I just didn't feel like I was the shit. I didn't feel like that was my atmosphere, which, I'm fucking 5'9". I'm a fucking dark Mexican, whatever. Like, you don't see a lot. If you look at my stupid face, like, you know how, like, you're listening to this podcast right now, right? You see where my stupid face is. You see the scruff there with the bushy ass eyebrows, with the fucking 1988 pompadour going on. I got my stupid ass sweater on. When you look at my stupid face, right? It doesn't look like I like country, right? So I just didn't feel like I was, I didn't feel like that was my spot. So my insecure levels were kind of going up a little bit. I didn't really feel comfortable, which is great. I love awkward moments, and I like feeling uncomfortable, because pretty much that's the only way I drive forward in life, right? Is to get comfortable with more fucking things to do, right? So I'm like, all right, I need a beer, because I care too much about how I feel and what I look like right now. So I go over to the fucking bar, and I'm like, fuck, dude. I'm gonna have to go to my go-to. I need a lead off, man. Because those beers that I was drinking in the fucking parking lot, I don't like beer, but I was like, fuck it, it's free, why not the fuck drink it? But I was like, I got some cash on me, I'm gonna get a motherfucking Jack and Coke. So I spent, I don't know, fucking $23 on this Jack and Coke. I don't fucking remember. All I know is there was a look of disgust on my face on how much I paid for this fucking Jack. No, fuck you. So I get the Jack and Coke. I gotta tell you, they fucking took care of me on that one, boy. They put some Jack in that Coke, man. There was like I needed more Coke. That's how fucked I was. So maybe it was worth the fucking $30 a drink. I don't remember. But so I get the Jack and Coke. I have a couple sips. I start to feel better about myself. I start to feel like I'm the shit now. So now we have to walk up a stairs, and we get to this big ass field. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, Nelly was there, which was fucking awkward. Like, that's just weird at a country concert. So Nelly was there, and Florida Georgia Line was there. Pretty much, if you looked at me, you're like, oh yeah, that fucking idiot. He's here for Nelly. He doesn't even know who the fuck Florida Georgia Line is. Like, that's how So when I saw Nelly was here, I actually kind of felt a little bit better. I kind of felt like I belonged there a little bit more. No black people. I actually didn't see a lot of black people. Well, another thing too, it was too dark, so maybe I just didn't see them. But anyway, we get to the field, and there's no seats anywhere. It's just a big old field of grass, and pretty much you get to sit down on the grass or stand and watch the fucking concert. So it was amazing. And by the time we got to where we were standing to watch the concert, I was drunk. So thank fucking God I was. So we get there and Nelly's playing fucking everything. He's playing I remember he played Ride With Me. Let's see here. Was it Ride With Me? I don't fucking remember. Wait. Yeah, he played Ride With Me. Is that even Nelly? See, I didn't do any fucking research. I don't fucking remember. But I do know that he was playing some of his hits. I was getting my groove on. I was grabbing ass. I was grabbing tits. It was dark, so it didn't really matter. So I'm over there. I'm having a good time. And we're all buzzed. We're all drunk. We're all fucking great. So we're like, fuck yeah, let's go get some fucking pussy. So anyway, we're all standing there. We're watching the concert. We're all having a good time. And then our two buddies in the back of us say they got to go to the bathroom. So we're like, all right, go to the bathroom. We lost them. I didn't see the two guys I went to the bathroom. I didn't see them for over a fucking hour. So that was fucking fun as fuck. So we fucking lost them. They're gone for an hour. I'm over here dancing to whatever the fuck music is playing. I'm grabbing ass. I'm grabbing tits. I'm grinding, right? We're all having a good time. And then my Jack and Coke is gone. So automatically, I'm a douchebag. I'm starting to understand my father and my uncle a little bit more. You know what I mean? Like, you kind of always have to have a drink in your hand. You know what I mean? Like when you're out having a good time and there's drinking involved, you kind of always have to have a drink in your hand, or else you just kind of feel like a douchebag. You know what I mean? Like I was at last week. Well, is it last week? If you guys listen to my podcast, I went into this whole tangent about how about the fucking how great the UCLA football game was, and pretty much when UCLA's getting their ass kicked, there's a lot of people that leave the fucking game to go get more beer to finish their drinking. Well, my uncle left the fucking game early last week to go get a beer, and there has been times when my dad has fucking left a fucking football game early, or he left anywhere early. I've seen my dad and I've seen my uncle leave events early to go get beer. Okay, now when I was younger. When I mean younger, I mean literally like 2 fucking years ago, is that I would literally get mad at them because I'm like, you guys are missing the fucking action. Like the concert's going on, the fucking game is going on. You guys are you're missing fucking everything. How can you guys leave to go get fucking beer or whatever the fuck you drink, right? So, and then I started drinking, and then I started having a good time. And now I'm over here at the concert and I'm like, oh my god, my uncle and my dad actually have pretty good fucking points. So fuck the concert, fuck this chick that's grinding on me, fuck the titties I'm grabbing. I don't have any beer in my hand. So I left the fucking concert. I didn't leave the concert, but I went back into the area where they have more beers and, you know, more fucking the bar, you know, what the fuck ever. So I take out my wallet and I spend another, I don't know, fucking $40 on this shitty tall Bud Light that I had. Bud Light does not sponsor this fucking podcast. So I get the Bud Light and I'm like, good, I have a beer, going back to the fucking concert. Well, here's the shit, man, okay? Now that Caceres is actually hammered and having a great time, now I guess you can say I was feeling a little bit more confident in myself. When I get drunk, when I actually have a good time, the flirting just comes out. I don't know if the flirting comes out, but definitely nice me comes out, where literally I can look at some fat ugly bitch and be like, oh, I like your shirt. Like the flirting comes the fuck out, you know what I mean? I can look at some chick who's a fucking 10 and a half, a model, fucking 24 years old, best shape of her life, and say, oh, I like your fucking shoes. Like when I'm drunk, like all of the, not the flirting comes out, but the compliments just come out of the fucking sky, and you can't stop me from doing it. All of my friends have tried to stop me. They stopped me all night from giving compliments to these honey babies all fucking night. So I get the beer. All of my friends get their beer. We're going back to the fucking theater to go finish watching the concert. And we're walking up the stairs, and I see coming down the stairs, and tell you the truth, guys, I don't know how fucking good looking this chick was. I'm pretty sure she had a nice pair of tits on her, but she had tattoos, you know, she had a sleeve of tattoos going on there. So I'm just, you know, I'm a douchebag. So of course I didn't grab her, I didn't touch her, I didn't do anything, but I'm going up the stairs with my fucking Jack and Coke and Bud Light fucking breath, and I'm like, hey, I like your tattoos. I didn't ask any questions. I wasn't that guy that was like, "Oh, I like your tattoos." Like, what do your tattoos mean? To try to have a conversation. I was too drunk for that. So I was literally just like, "Oh, I like your tattoos." So this hammered chick fucking grabs my hand and I lose my friends. So we're standing over here on the steps, right? And we can't even have conversations with each other. But pretty much I was like, "I like your tattoos," and she was like, "Thank you." I don't know, I don't remember what she said. This is kind of bad because I don't remember what she said to me. I don't know if she put her hands through my hair or if she was like grabbing my fucking chest. I don't remember too much, but we fucking made out. Okay? I'm gonna be quite honest with you guys. We made out. So she grabs my head, she pulls me in, she makes out with me, and I hear it in the background just a bunch of woo, fucking get it, bros. So she pulls me in, and in the background, and I just hear a bunch of douchebags like, "Yeah, atta boy, woo!" So that happened, and apparently I got her number, and I didn't remember her name. I don't remember fucking anything. All I remember is a blonde chick, nice face, nice pair of tits, pair of tattoos on her. Yeah, and then pretty much I didn't see her again for the rest of the night. So I'm going back up the stairs, and guys, I'm this close from tripping over something or slipping on something or falling or bumping into somebody the wrong way to start a fight. I was fucking having a great time. So now I lose my friends. I'm lost. Now I'm lost. So we lose the guys that went to the bathroom. That group is back with them. Now I'm lost. And I'm lost. I'm lost. Where's the line? What do we do? We'll be stuck here for... Do not panic. We are trained professionals. We're going around the leaf. Bug's Life. You guys remember that movie? Fucking great movie. So I'm lost, man. I don't know where the fuck my friends are. And another thing too, guys, it's dark. We're at a concert. There's no lights anywhere. I don't know where the fuck anything is. And I walked around the concert for, I'm not kidding you, for almost a fucking hour. Almost an hour. And that's it, dude. I was lost. I didn't know where I was. I didn't know where anything is. And apparently I was on the phone with a fellow coworker of mine. That was another thing that I actually remember about this story. So I'm walking around, okay? I don't know where the fuck my friends are. I'm pretty sure I called all of them like 6 times. None of them were answering their phone. They were probably enjoying the concert. I was kind of, enjoying the concert as well. Like, oh, fuck yeah, still grabbing tits, still grabbing ass. But I'm also on the phone like, dude, where the fuck are you guys? So then I don't remember who the fuck, I don't know if I called him or if he called me, but one of my coworkers was still at work during the concert, and I don't remember how the fuck that happened. I'm pretty sure he called me and was like, "Hey, can you cover me for a shift or something or whatever?" It might have been something like that. And here's the thing, man. That was actually like one of my favorite coworkers, that I actually enjoy working with. And I'm pretty sure things got emotional over the phone. I'm pretty sure I told him that I loved him so much. Thank you so much for training me. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't enjoy working in retail as much as I don't know what the fuck I was saying, dude. But apparently, according to him, I got pretty emotional, and I possibly told him I loved him. I don't fucking know, but that's how much of a good one I was on. So I hang up the phone with the fucking coworker, and I'm like, all right. I don't like this song. I'm gonna get the fuck off of my fat ass. No, hold on. I'm gonna sit back down. Like, this is all going through my head. I'm really like, I forgot about my friends for a second, I was literally gonna get up and get closer to the concert because I was enjoying the fucking concert so much, and then I stop enjoying the fucking music or whatever, and now it pops in my head. Oops, I gotta go find my friends now. So before I do that, I dig into my pocket. I get the Copenhagen Wintergreen, and I get a big old chunk of chewing tobacco, and that shit was delicious, man. I just put it into my mouth. Ah, man, I'm chilling, I'm having a good time, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go find my friends. Well, the beer's gone, so I need another beer. So I go back to where all the beers are, and I spend another, I don't know, fucking $80 on a piece of shit tall can, right? Gotta tell you, man, when you're drunk, it doesn't fucking matter. You need your beer. You will spend as much money as you need to get your fucking alcohol. Doesn't matter what the fuck it is. Nothing is gonna stop you from getting a goddamn beer when you're drunk. Son of a bitch, this was a great night. So, what the fuck ever. I spent another fucking $20 on a piece of shit can. So, get my beer. And now I'm like, all right, now I got to find my friends. So now I start walking around. I found somebody. I found somebody in the group. I gave him a big fucking hug. And now I'm like, all right, dude, well, where the fuck are we? So literally, guys, what I'm trying to say is, long story fucking short, I don't know how boring this podcast is to you. Once again, you can catch this podcast on iTunes, SoundCloud, and YouTube. So please subscribe and tell your fucking friends about it. Anyways, long story short, guys, most of the fucking concert was all of us being lost. All of us got lost, okay? Oh my goodness me. Finally, we all found each other, okay? And now Nelly's out. Nelly's done with his set. All the pre-game, whatever the fuck, the pre-show bands are done with their sets. Florida Georgia Line comes out. They play all their shit. I'm having a good time. We're finally all fucking together, right? And so now Florida Georgia Line is done playing their, some of my favorite songs, and I'm having a great time. I'm dancing. I'm fucking line dancing. I'm grabbing ass. I'm grabbing tits, right? So again, we need another fucking beer. So then we go back over to the fucking things, and I spend another fucking $30 on a piece of shit beer. And now I go back to the concert, and now Michael's toasted, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, having a great time. I'm slurring my words. Everything is just going nuts. So Florida Georgia Line is done with the fucking concert. We start going back to the car, another fucking 2-mile walk or whatever the fuck it was. And there's Michael Caceres. Oh, I like your shirt. I like your shoes. I like your tattoos. I like your hair. I like your legs. I like fucking whatever. So, whatever. All the compliments are coming out. We get back to the car. We finish the beers that were in the cooler. Now, we're all hammered, except the driver, right? So then, we're like, all right, well, I'm hungry. So then we all went to fucking Buffalo Wild Wings. Bear in mind, you guys, I have to be back at work at 6 o'clock in the morning the next day. Okay, so we went to Buffalo Wild Wings, and I topped off these hot barbecues and these hot wings and these fries and these pretzels. I was like, dude, just bring all the food. I'm not gonna go home feeling like this ever. I'm going to be fucking sober in the morning. I'm not going to have that much of a hangover. Bring the fucking food. Must have had like 10 glasses of water. I ate all the wings like a gentleman. I ate all the fries, ate all the pretzels. And I'm pretty sure I ate some of my friends' fucking wings too, because they weren't going to fucking eat them. So by the time I get home, still a little drunk, but finally get in bed. Only got about 3 hours of sleep. I wake up and I go to fucking work. Like a fucking gentleman. Oh my goodness me. I need some water. And I got to tell you guys, that concert was probably, like, I feel like a lot of people that are listening to that was definitely able to connect. But I bet you guys have some better fucking stories to tell, all right? So I want you to do me a favor. You can email me at michaelstcaceres@gmail.com. That's michaelstcaceres@gmail.com. If you guys have a cool concert story where you got fucked in the ass, or, whatever the fuck how many times you puked, send me a fucking story and I'll talk about it on the podcast, and I'll compare it to a fucking other. I don't fucking know, but if you guys have any questions, if you have any stories you want to tell me, anything you want me to talk about on this fucking podcast, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your man. I'm open up to all your fucking feedback. Thank you very much. All right, let's get on with the fucking podcast. I need some water. But I got to keep this, I'm probably going to call this podcast in a little bit because, Whew, it's getting a little late, and I actually have to be to work at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. And I'm kind of getting a little hungry. I ate like shit today, ladies and gentlemen. I actually had quite a few chips. I had a sandwich. I had a burrito. There was absolutely no lettuce, no nothing. I had some tea today. That wasn't too bad. No soda, of course. I'm not really a big soda guy. I fucking love soda, but Jesus Christ. Soda fucks with you. It fucks with your stomach. It just fucks with your fucking health. And I gotta tell you, man, I've done pretty fucking well staying away from it. And I gotta every time, like, I do have a cheat day, probably like maybe once a week, and it's not even that bad either. Maybe like once every other week as well. I will bust open a fucking Coca-Cola. But every time I bust open that Sprite or that Coca-Cola, my sister or my mom or my dad or whoever was like, hey, I thought you gave up soda. You know what? Fuck you guys, okay? The fuck, whatever. Anyway, I don't want to talk shit about him on this podcast, but that's fucking hilarious because I'm pretty sure I already have. Yeah, so that's what's going on with me. Let's see what the fuck is going on in the NFL, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? I gotta tell you, I didn't watch any of the games. I don't have TV. Pretty much, I guess you can say I have a life. I'm not gonna go to any. Well, tell you the truth, guys, I really don't have a life. But I guess maybe football's just. I really don't know why I haven't really been paying attention to football. I love football. I played football in high school. I was a defensive end. I fucking, I started. I was a good player, but I don't know. I haven't been really paying attention. Excuse me. I haven't really been paying that much attention to football, but I have a buddy who listens to this podcast. He actually listened to a lot of my episodes, and he wanted me to start talking about football, so I'm going to be doing a little bit of research here, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how the fuck the teams are. I don't know anything about the teams. I don't know. Fucking, apparently Tom Brady's still playing. That old fuck. He's 40 years old. He's probably going to get the Super Bowl again this year after what the fuck happened last year. Jesus Christ. What was it? They scored fucking 40 unanswered points. Jesus Christ, that game was a fucking joke. But, alright, let's see what's going on here. The Panthers beat the 49ers 23-3. The Packers beat the Seahawks 17-9. The fucking Cowboys beat the Giants 19-3. We were talking shit about that in the break room today about, apparently the Giants had one receiver not play today, and apparently, that person that I was talking to in the break room believed very strongly that a team can actually depend on one receiver. Here's the thing, man. I don't think that's necessarily true. These people are in the NFL. They're getting paid to play. I don't think they can really depend on one person playing. Maybe they can. I don't really fucking know. And I wish I knew who the fuck I was talking about, because for all I know, they probably were talking about the Cowboys or the Giants. But apparently there's a receiver on the Giants that didn't play, and that's why they lost. And I don't know what the fuck the guy's name was. So, wow, that's a horrible, horrible way to talk about the fucking Giants. You know what I mean? I didn't say it. Coworker said it. All right, and the Vikings beat the Saints 29-19, and this seems like a good game. The Broncos beat the Chargers 24-21. So that'll be fun, I guess. And I can't believe that the Chargers are Los Angeles now. The Los Angeles Chargers. Were they ever the fucking Los Angeles Chargers, or were they always San Diego? I actually have no fucking idea. Why don't we try to look that up real quick? Let's see here. Right there on the Google machine. San Diego Chargers. Going to the good old Wikipedia here. And it says right there, the Broncos beat the Chargers 24-21. And let's see, the Los Angeles Chargers are a professional American football team in the greater Los Angeles area. All right, here we go. So they were always in the AFC West since 1970. They were in the American Football League from 1960, 1969. Where does it say about San Diego? Oh, wow. Interesting. That's good to know. They are actually were first the Los Angeles Chargers back in 1960. That was for 1 year. And then they became the San Diego Chargers from 1961 all the way to 2016. And then all of a sudden, they just want to go back to LA because the Rams came back. And now the fucking Raiders almost came back. I think they're secretly fighting for for the whatever. No fucking Super Bowl champions. Well, that's not very good. They won the AFL championship in 1963. They were conference champions in 1994. Ooh, that was a great year. You know why? Because that was the year I was born. Let's see here. San Diego Chargers, Super Bowl. Let's see here. All right, so the San Francisco 49ers beat the San Diego Chargers 49-26 in the Super Bowl back in 1995, and my man Steve Young was the MVP for the 49ers at the time. Let's see here. Ooh, he was a quarterback. How about that? Steve Young. I have heard of Steve Young. What the fuck else has Steve Young done? He beat the Bengals in the Super Bowl 20-16 back in 1989. Let's see what the fuck this loser did. Only 3 Super Bowls. What a fucking joke. I'm just kidding. The 49ers beat the Denver Broncos 55-10 in the 1990 fucking Super Bowl. And of course, the fucking beating the Chargers 49-26 right there into the fucking whatever. Oops, I think I dropped the fucking top. Did this guy make the Hall of Fame? Yes, he did. Pro Football Hall of Fame and the College Football Hall of Fame. All right, I feel like this podcast has been long enough because I'm starting to get fucking hungry and I have to fucking go to sleep because I have work at 6 o'clock in the morning. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Sit and Run podcast with Michael Caceres. I do one of these every single week. Once again, you can catch this podcast on iTunes, SoundCloud, and YouTube. And this is for Monday, September 11th. 2017, and I would like to end this podcast with a note. Not with a note, but I would definitely like to keep everyone in prayer. Like to keep the people in my prayers who have lost any loved ones or any family members from the 9/11 attacks. And a moment of silence for you guys, and keep living. Be strong, and yeah, man. Yeah, this is it's pretty emotional time, but I hope that everyone that is going through that situation is doing well, and once again, my thoughts and prayers go out to the people who lost any family members, any friends or family from the 9/11 attacks. All right, guys. I will talk to you guys next week. Later.